second it.
What is your motion?
That we accept the release.
Resolution.
Okay,
No, the resolution, right?
okay,
Well, the resolution approving the release.
Right, okay.
okay. And then I hear a second?
So we are saying this is August instead of July. That's the main, what we're talking about. Okay.
I did second it.
You did second, okay. So we have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion?
You used the word accept the release. I think you meant to say you wanted to approve the release.
Approve, yes.
Okay,
Adopt is the correct word here.
Okay, adopt.
I think it's approved. I think
Adopt,
the word
accept, and
approve is
approve.
fine.
How's
That's
that?
the way it's written. Roll
It's
call,
written here.
please.
Adopt.
Brown,
Yes.
Holland,
Yes.
Lanius,
Yes.
Vaughn,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Dallenbach,
Sure.
Grover,
Yes.
Motion carried. Motion to adopt a
I'm not sure
resolution.
Dallenbach is voting properly.
He said yes.
Okay.
Little rebel.
Okay, next item, a motion to adopt a resolution approving a salary increase for the city clerk treasurer totaling $3,100 to be effective July 1st, 2014.
And that, that would be a consistent measure, consistent with the release that was just approved.
And one thing, this isn't that, we did discuss this earlier, so it's not something that's totally new as far as the council and the wage level, so I'd make the motion.
That
I'll
one-
second.
And that one does say November 24th. Okay, motion by Hill, seconded by Brown. Okay. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Holland,
Yes.
Lanius,
Yes.
Vaughn,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Dallenbach,
Yes.
Grover,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Motion carried. Okay, we already did 14. We're down to new business. Motion to set the date of hearing for December 8th, 2014 at 6:30 PM at City Hall Council Chambers in the City of Independence for consideration of adopting an ordinance amending the Code of Ordinances of the City of Independence, Iowa by amending Chapter 69, Parking Regulations, Section 69.22, Recreation Vehicles by repealing language in the first paragraph and replacing with new section and deleting paragraphs 2 and 3.
I think that's what we talked about. I'll make the motion.
Sure, I'll second that.
Motion by Hill, second by Grover. Any further discussion?
Question, when you said delete or eliminate paragraphs 2 and 3 of,
Yeah.
that was of the proposed ordinance that you considered Okay, setting the 'cause- hearing for at the last meeting. okay,
So in other
I
words-
wasn't reading it, but I'm listening to it, and what I hear you say was we just eliminated the repealer and the survivability clause.
I just read it
That's
on the
what's, because that
agenda.
other one didn't go, we went in and we said, here, council, please take that back and rewire it, work it, or whatever it is, and then bring it back to us, so we eliminated the original proposal already.
Right.
Per the letter that was included in the packet addressing amending ordinance 69, amending ordinance for chapter 69.22. Right. We took out of what you saw last week per council request. Correct. But the way the resolution reads is that we're eliminating the two paragraphs, paragraph second and third, in the new, or in the resolution, as it exists right now. Because paragraph 2 and 3, I believe, does exist in the current ordinance.
Yeah, it does say deleting paragraph 2 and 3, but we're not deleting those, right?
No.
Okay.
We took out the paragraph 2 and 3 of the proposed ordinance change from 2 weeks ago.
Right.
And just went with the change on the,
Strike from my
Right.
motion 2 and 3 paragraph.
Or just the word deleting, how's that sound?
Well-
Are we all on the same page?
I think so.
yeah.
I don't see the resolution.
Right here.
Forget about it. Oh.
So what are we voting on?
Wait till we get his,
Is there a public hearing on?
Have a public hearing on it? That's what we're voting on?
We are only voting to set a hearing for
Okay.
December 8th on
Okay.
this ordinance, for the first reading on December 8th.
We get paid for that, Bob?
It'll be at the next meeting.
Hope so.
Yeah, I think, I see what you're saying, okay, yeah, I'm tracking now, that
Okay.
this will be the ordinance we adopt, the way it's stated.
Right.
Correct.
If we adopt it.
If you adopt it. I was just making sure you knew I got rid of paragraphs 2 and 3 from the last ordinance, so because you didn't like that one.
The proposed.
The proposed.
Okay. So we are actually only needing a motion to set the date of hearing as December 8th, 2014 at 6:30 PM at City
Right.
Hall for this particular ordinance. We're all on the same page. Motion by Dallin, Hill? Oh, we already did this?
Seconded by me.
We already had it seconded by Grover? Okay, so we're
got
all
it.
at the same thing. No further discussion, roll call. I guess, do we need a roll call for this? Okay, let's set a roll call. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. That'll be on the next agenda also. Discussion, discussion of request for city council action for consideration of adopting a policy to designate a portion of city-owned property to park privately owned personal vehicles for sale. This is just a discussion at this point. And the property is the parking lot at River Edge?
It would be the westernmost portion of the parking lot at River's Edge, designating a time for people to park for sale by owner vehicles or property.
Only vehicles, not other items, not boats, anything else would be just motor vehicles? Or-
It's proposed to be vehicles.
Okay,
So you can do a semi.
I got a steam show.
Why are we?
It says nothing over 15 passenger vehicle.
Yeah, it's got that.
Semi
And a
with
steam
over
shovel was-
15
Why do we
passengers.
want to do that? Have we had people that have asked to do this, or has anybody talked to Bob Beatty about it?
Yes, it is.
And,
He's fine with it.
is he?
I think
Okay.
it puts a liability on the city.
Yeah, see, I don't really
No
know.
doubt.
Me too.
No
I-
doubt.
I
And
don't
we'd have
really
to,
know
we'd have
why
to have
we do
waivers
it.
of liability assigned by the individuals doing that.
Is there a warranty on that semi?
I don't know, but I guess I just personally don't know why we do this.
The idea, I think, would be to put all of, theoretically, to move your for sale by owner vehicles into one location, give them an outlet, and maybe not have them parked all over town.
Yeah, when they're in your backyard, you can watch them out there.
But thinking I sell vehicles from time to time and thinking about everything that we have here, that's not a place I'd put one. It's not, but unless you're going to River's Edge or unless you're skipping through there to go to the school or something, there's nothing really down there that I would even consider to go down to even look at.
But if you advertise it, you would. If you advertise it as a place that as indicated, between April 1st and October 31st, people who want to put their personal vehicles down there for sale can do that, and you advertise it. The city can advertise it very easily.
We're gonna advertise for sale vehicles there?
Why not?
Are we gonna take a cut?
Yeah, we're selling beer down there.
I
We got
just-
a car.
No, I just don't understand the purpose of.
One of the biggest reasons is people who put their vehicles out in their driveways, yards, whatever it is, to do this kind of thing. Not everybody has the luxury of living on 6th Avenue Southwest or 8th Avenue Northeast or on First Street or on 5th Avenue or 3rd Avenue.
But I sell vehicles from time to time, and I didn't buy my property to put a vehicle in my front yard. I have at one time put a vehicle in my front yard to sell that.
Flooding.
Well, I do that. I have put a vehicle in my front yard to sell before, and honestly, I get more people coming to look at a vehicle to buy off of putting it on the internet than even putting it in my front yard.
Perhaps.
So the property wherever you live shouldn't matter on if I put it here or if I put it there. It ain't gonna make it effective. It's your advertisement that gets you people to come look at it.
Exactly.
So whether I live on First Street or anything else, if I'm gonna put a place to put a car, if I wanna do something like this, I'm gonna put it on either First Street or Highway 150, because that's gonna be the most traveled.
I'd ask Walmart and put it down at Walmart.
Which people do anyway.
They do.
I'm not sure they
I
ask.
was gonna say, there are people who don't even bother to ask.
They don't ask, I
They
don't
just put
believe.
them
Yeah.
So
You
I
can't
don't-
put posters up in Walmart, so they certainly aren't gonna let you put a car in there for
I
sale.
don't like putting a liability on the city and having this even done. I don't.
I'm not sure what the liability would be.
You put a vehicle there and something happens to it, and you're giving them authorization to sell it on your property, there's sort of always a liability of allowing somebody to do something like that. Because they're not watching it, they're not in the business doing anything, they're leaving it there for a matter of hours during the day unattended.
Mhm.
Who's responsible for it? It's on our property now.
What if we took this and just narrowed it down to maybe having something like this during farmer's market? You know, just that there would be people down there, that it'd be a limited time the vehicles would be there. Be another draw to people down to farmer's market, and they wouldn't be sitting there 24 hours.
Well, they're not sitting there
Well, they're not
24
sitting
hours.
there 24 hours.
The
But-
requirement is that they would be in there no earlier than 9 and would be out by 5, Saturday
Wow.
and Sunday each day.
Well, it's 8:30 is the earliest they can come in, and 5:30 is the latest they can leave.
Thank you for reading the information.
Yeah, I read it. See, I read
And
some days.
if I'm selling, like I said, if I'm selling one, I'm not gonna leave it somewhere from 8:30 to 5:30, and then come back and pick it up later. I wanna leave it there and not have to worry about it. I would never put one there myself.
Then vote no. So then,
Has there been a request for this from people to have a spot to do that? Is that why this came up,
Nope.
or something?
Observations by me in the city, throughout the city of Independence.
Okay.
If there was something, I mean, if somebody, a business or whatever, that actually had the opportunity to do something like this and would make it part of their business to, hey, you can sell it on my property if they're on 150 and take a portion of whatever sold, I mean, I think it probably could be successful for somebody that has property and something like that, but this is in a spot that